moments a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
God damn, boy, what the fuck was that? Damn. Shit, boy. I see. Haha.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. It's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now an option play on 2nd down, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball is out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
What's up, kiddo?
Teacher's not letting me in.
Keep trying.
It's still on the wall.
And they'll get him
I
down
don't know.
after
Check the
a
class.
pickup
That's what
of
it is.
8, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down. These two rivals played two of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Milano on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's good for 28 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Hey.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Okay, you didn't say anything about the opposite. Try again.
What?
Try your class again.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Jackson looking here for Smith downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
First down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Call it a full 3 yards yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
36-yard line.
Jackson now. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
Seahawks, first down.
Now it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. They go play action now. Jackson. And right side, Henry's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Seattle.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Traquan Smith. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, hell.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
He was brought down.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
First quarter with the score Seahawks 7, 49ers 6.
Like, who's this we? When y'all, I thought y'all were American citizens. Where's this we shit come from?
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
56.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check. Under 10.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go. Wide. Get wide. Hey, gun. Check the call.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Shaquille Griffin.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
21. Bang. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, come on up. 56 to Mike.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. And it's complete. Henry. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I got you.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
51, Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Check 24, check 24. Hey, gun.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Hey, alert, alert, alert. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. Garoppolo again, eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
51 to Mike. 51.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Flush to his right. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down, Seattle.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts
6 yards.
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. It was Sheldrick Redwine with good coverage that time as he was there to knock it away.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Throws right side, and
What
that's
the fuck was
complete.
that, bro?
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Like, how does that even happen?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Deuce, deuce. I got you. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Mike 51.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
On the deep ball. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
11. Mike 51.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
51's the mark. 51's the mark. Let's go, Jack. Let's go. We got this. Hey, gun. Mike 51. I got it.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime.
They do. You gotta pay for it. Our undercovers have those kind of masks, but they're expensive.
Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks.
Don't get that nigga started. Don't get that nigga started.
Spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get.
Oh my fucking God, man.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Damn.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Will Disley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. To throw again is Jackson. Smith catches left side.
Jackson's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass.
One extra.
2nd and 3. And Jackson throwing once more. And this one's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 3rd and short.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 22. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 56. Check 56. Let's go. Shit. Watch out.
Now Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
46, boys. 46. 46 to Mike. One, Omaha. I got you. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Kim. I got you.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Man.
Now they try the right side here. He's taken down at the 7. Gain of 7.
So no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year.
That son bitch have all the money and be the first one they peel his ass. Be the first goddamn one.
He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Yeah. That's you there, freaky foo-foo. Yeah. Oh, double D battery DA, that's you. Man, he wearing that goddamn motor out, dog. Shit. What the fuck are you doing, eh? I mean, what? S had that son bitch hooked up to a diesel motor, too.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Wow. $3,000 you could use on a kill streak. I wish DA would just pay attention to the screen right in front of him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 19, Seahawks 14.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is
a Mick idiot. Hey, that gonna be the nigga that take the whole squad out.
At their own 25-yard line.
What we learned from Saturday, chasing niggas into the hospital.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Okay, now it's my fault. I was right behind you. I was the first. I killed the first nigga. It was you, Tweez. Nigga, what? No, you didn't. Nigga, he jumped off the roof by the other team. Yeah, the second team. I said there's going to be another team in the hospital. And we say, nah, we chasing this nigga. Because we chased that nigga because he jumped off the roof and... Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, don't even try to put that on me, dog.
Gonna bring the Niners up here first and 10.
Because I told you not to go over there. Because if we ain't go over there, No, we chased him down the hill. No, Tweez. Y'all ain't taking this one. No, we were. We chased. The nigga drove by in the car. We were shooting at him. We were on the hill.
That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
46-yard line.
Check 13. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Jump, 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 jump. Hey, gun.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Yard line.
Mike 56, Mike 56. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Mike 56. Mike 56. 21. 56. Mike 56.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
That's the end.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
He's checking.
Now they try the right side here. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Okay.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running running back come out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now second and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Play action. Now Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
I'll give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 23.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Again, Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
36-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20. Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38-yard line. Tackled by Darrell Taylor. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Push him back. I got this. Mike 46.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. Back to throw, Garoppolo sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Garoppolo to throw. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Okay. So if you're telling me that there's 6 numbers between 26 and 36,
This is going to carry
count.
well
Count.
into the end zone.
Nope.
for
I want you to
the
count.
touchback.
What comes after 26?
20-yard line.
Is that 36? So how many numbers between 26 and 36 is there?
15.
Cry again.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. From midfield now, here's Jackson. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last shot for Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Niners 22.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the 49ers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.